including on item 4.4, we would like to make a few brief points on items 4.5 and 4.6. Our fuller observations will be on paper-smart. First, we support Papua New Guinea's suggestion for interim measures for ABMTs. These are very important, as are the inclusion of emergency measures once MPAs are established. Inspiration for the latter can be gained from the Kuala Lumpur Protocol on Liability, Article 5.4, the negotiations of which, I may add, were co-chaired by the facilitator of the EI Informal Working Group, Mr. Lefebvre, and the South Pacific RFMO Convention, Article 20, Paragraph 5, on emergency measures as well. Turning to Section 4.5 on monitoring and review, we are of the view that there should be regular monitoring and assessment of ABMTs, including MPAs, and associated management measures adopted pursuant to the new instrument to ensure that they are meeting their objectives. Reports and assessments should be made publicly available. The scientific committee established under the new instrument should have the responsibility to undertake a regular review of the effectiveness of the MPA network in order to identify gaps and recommend additions or amendments. The Conference of the Parties should have the ability to review the effectiveness of the management measures adopted pursuant to the ABMT in order to inform any changes to the management plan or its implementation. And finally, with respect to Section 4.6 on issues from the cross-cutting elements, regarding use of terms, the proposed definition of ABMTs proposed by the European Union provides a good basis for discussion. In addition, the instrument should include a definition of MPAs, building on the existing definitions under the Article 2 of the Biodiversity Convention. MPAs could be defined as a geographically defined marine area in ABMJ designated under the new instrument where human activities are regulated, managed or prohibited in order to afford comprehensive protection to achieve long-term biodiversity conservation and build ecosystem resilience. Regarding the clearinghouse mechanism, this could act as a repository of information relevant to ABMT, including scientific information and management plans, follow-up reports and related decisions by competent bodies. Data and information relevant to the ecological characteristics of ABMJ could be shared and made available in order to underpin a science-based approach and enable the best available scientific information to be readily accessed by those who need it to designate and monitor and evaluate ABMTs, including MPAs. Finally, Madam Facilitator, with regard to practical arrangements that would be needed to include it in the instrument, we support the suggestions made by Nauru on behalf of the PSIBs. Thank you.